versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those eyes. Got up and I beat those eyes. It's understood.
What is going on, TSS SATX? Welcome to episode 3 of the TSS POD. We got special guests here for y'all today. We got the one and only Spencer Burford himself sitting right next to us, and
Davion.
As always, really excited about this, because this episode and along with a lot of the episodes to come, we want to step out of powerlifting with just like bringing in great guests if they got something that they could bring to the table and share to our community to motivate them to get to the next level. We're all here for it. So Spencer here is trained right in the back with Jerry, which if you don't already know, anything that happens back there is like hardcore training. It doesn't get any more difficult than that. I've seen that man put people in the ringer, throwing up left and right, but we're here now. So thank you so much, Spencer, for coming down and spending time with us today. So I guess in a sense, where do we start, right? But more so like in a sense of like everyone's journey. It's kind of what I want to focus on this podcast, specifically, and like motivating, some of the younger demographic or our members here in general. Right. So, were you born here in San Antonio?
Yeah, I was born and raised in San Antonio.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way. Okay, so what middle school, high school did you go to?
I went to Kirby Middle School, and then I ended up going to Karen Wagner High School.
Okay, yeah. Nice. How far did y'all go in football that year? Or what's the furthest y'all went on the high school team?
In high school, they went pretty far when I left. When I was there, we didn't go. You know what I'm saying? We had chances to go to the playoffs, and go far, but we never could get over the hump for real. So,
did you start with like? What is the football? It's not Pee Wee. It's
Are you talking about like Little League?
What were you in, Pop Warner type of?
Did you Pop Warner?
Yeah. I played with San Antonio Outlaws.
Outlaws.
Okay. Nice.
That's Typha though, right?
Yeah, it's Typha. I think they do like a world league now where they compete all over.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I played in Typha when I was a kid. Yeah.
Who'd you play with?
Up in Austin, some small team. It was Hutto Hippos.
Hutto Hippos?
Yeah.
I ain't never.
Yeah. You know where Round Rock is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Small town right next over.
Okay, baby.
Yeah.
Say there.
Yeah. So that's and then middle school you played as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So funny fact is, in middle school we would play like the middle school games, and then we'll back door and we'll have a game like later on in the evening. So I'm playing against my homeboys in middle school because they went to different middle schools in the district.
Yeah.
And then 7 o'clock at night, we playing with each other against other people. So
dang,
it used to be fun, bro.
Did you always know this is what you wanted to do?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, this was my dream for a long time. So to actually be living it, it's a blessing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? I try to bear all the fruits that it bring and the negative stuff that it bring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's pros and cons in everything that you do. So I try to take it, you know what I'm saying? Or like
grain of salt.
You know what I'm saying? Take it on the chin, whatever that come with it. You know what I'm saying? It's the dream. So you got to take the good and the bad that come with it. So,
yeah, I mean, so as we go there, what you went to Wagner. Was there any specific thing calling you to play for UTSA besides staying local?
Yeah. So Frank Wilson, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Frank Wilson, a couple of my homeboys, they older brothers. You know what I'm saying? My boy Jargon was there. I didn't know too much about the school. I didn't even know where it was located. You know what I'm saying? People from my side of town will go over there unless we going to like Six Flags or something like that. So they was asking me, did I know where the school is located? Nah, I ain't know none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
At the time, I was being heavily recruited out of high school. You know what I'm saying? And then Frank Wilson came and he told me the vision that he had set for, you know what I'm saying? The vision, he had a plan to get to where we wanted to be, you know what I'm saying? And we had the 7th largest city in the country. And so he was basically trying to say, like, you know what I'm saying, why not have a powerhouse football? You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of talent in the state of Texas, y'all stay home type deal. So I was really on some build the city up type stuff, really. And
yeah.
Then, you know what I'm saying? Of course, it didn't go the way we wanted to early on. But you know what I'm saying, he tried, you know what I'm saying, he's now at LSU. That's when Jeff Traylor and his staff came in, you know what I'm saying, as you can see when he came in, you know what I'm saying, we took off running from there. So
Yeah.
a lot of guys bought into the coaching and stuff like that.
And then I believe too, it also, correct me if I'm wrong, it kind of like set a great standard for recruits to come, after you
That's
kind of thing.
basically what we was trying to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was trying to change the face of the program, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's probably in this gym is older than the football program. So, you know what I'm saying? Having that young of a program, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have the ups and downs that come with it. You're not going to have all the resources you need every time. Sometimes the support and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? It could be better, a lot better, you know what I'm saying, in certain rounds. But it's gotten way better than what it was, for real. And so they're on the up and up, you know what I'm saying? They just went to the AAC. They was just in the AAC Conference Championship. So, you know what I'm saying? You go from Conference USA to the AAC Championship, you obviously doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
Coming out of high school, how many offers did you have?
Coming out of high school, I had 31.
31.
Yeah.
Wow. What were the more memorable ones?
The more memorable
notable
ones, I say,
offers that you got?
LSU, OU, you know what I'm saying? I was headed to LSU, you know what I'm saying? I was big on it, you know what I'm saying? Because at the time, I think Stoops was still at OU.
Yeah.
And then they still had Coach O at LSU, you know what I'm saying? And then, so then when I went there, I went to like the Elite 50 camp. And apparently him and Coach O had actually had Coach Wilson and Coach O had a conversation on the phone and stuff like that. But that's really what it went.
That's insane.
Wow.
And they had a couple, had a good number of my D1, Power 5.
Yeah. That was a big, interesting move, not going Power 5. Like, obviously, UTSA, they started to grow more and more and more. But at the time that you enrolled in school, not so much, So what was it about the program that made you choose to stay in the city? Was it family? Was it, playing time? What did you foresee the reason for staying here?
Like I said, like you said, they had a lot of great coaches at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Coaches.
The coaches that I was getting recruited by, Coach Golden, Coach Henney, you know what I'm saying? Coach Frank Wilson, Coach Pugh, all of them are in prestigious jobs right now. Defensive coordinator at Alabama, defensive line coach with the Rams. So all of them, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like UTSA was like a pit stop for coaches, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They had a lot of great coaches that come through there. And then now going on other places. Same now, even with trailer staff, you know what I'm saying? A lot of great coaches. They come in, they do what they need to do, or they do whatever. They help change the program, they leave an impact, and then they go impact somewhere else that's at a bigger stage. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has their own personal reasons. You know, people got family that they got to take care of, that type of stuff financially. You know what I'm saying? So the financial gap is, you know what I'm saying? They got to talk about that.
Yeah.
The financial jump from that to that, you know what I'm saying? That plays a big part in it. Also, I grew up here, bro. So like when he told me the vision about, you know what I'm saying, trying to put people on the city, I'm starting to recruit myself. So I recruited a lot of my homeboys, you know what I'm saying? Guys that were under me, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep them to stay home and stuff like that. Guys in local cities, Houston, Austin, Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Even the little small towns in between, you know what I'm saying, little country towns where our people from. And then we had a big Louisiana connection at the time too. So we was getting a lot of players. Of course, with Frank, we got a lot of players from Louisiana at the time. Lake Charles, you had New Orleans, you had Baton Rouge, and then little other towns around there too. So it was really a connection. We had guys from Florida, like we had guys really all over, to be honest.
And it kind of like shows that too in a sense of their progression. Now, as far as like when you were in high school athlete to your first day at UTSA training camp, what do you it doesn't even have to be the first day, but what do you feel was like the biggest like change from that pace? And obviously there's going to be that same question could be applied from going from NCAA to the NFL, but kind of want to focus from like the high school to NCAA, and then we'll get to the next step.
In high school, you know what I'm saying, I started as a sophomore. So, you know what I'm saying, I was playing against, and in Texas, you know what I'm saying, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
And then then going from that, going right to UTSA, I was expected to play as a freshman. So all the growing pains and all of that, like it's trial and error. You know what I'm saying? You got guys that come back and try to show you sometimes, and sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying? So really it was a lot of trial and error, just going in there, learning off of just raw talent, raw knowledge of what I know, trying to learn. You know what I'm saying? Getting the bumps and bruises out early, getting the kinks out early same thing in the league. You know what I'm saying? Going from college to the league. Same thing, trial and error, bro. I really just go in there and I just try to adjust and see what it is. Sometimes guys will lead you, sometimes they won't. But it's not for them to do that for me. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna ask somebody. I'm not asking for no handout from nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I got to learn on my own, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
So that's basically what it was. But fortunately, I had some guys that, you know what I'm saying, they introduced me to certain things so I could stay away from and stuff like that. Especially establishing a routine, just trying to stay in that. But yeah, all of that, the transition was just, I had to grow up fast, bro.
Yeah.
But it ain't nothing different, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mentally, was that rough?
Mentally, yeah. I mean, you got to process everything
Yeah.
fast, bro. So mentally, you got to like go
Yeah.
up real fast, bro. You don't have the same time to make the same mistakes everybody else has to make because of the platform and the pedestal that they hold you to. You know what I'm saying? So all of that, you got to put that aside. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your personal desires are, all of that, you got a job to obtain, bro. So all of that, you know what I'm saying? The pity party and all that, man, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro.
Yeah. The grown man in a physical industry.
No, most definitely, it's a grown man's game, man. It's a grown man's game for real.
So I guess I know you probably roughly got on like covering it. So that would be kind of that same thing, going from NCAA to pro, but like the expectations and what's at risk is much far greater, kind of thing.
So even from going to the league to the pro, I was expected to do the same exact thing I was doing in college. So it's the same exact aid station. The only thing is, you talking about the highest level that you can play on. You talking about the elite. So everything that you did then, it's even times 3, times 4, times 5 up here. You know what I'm saying? Because every little thing that you do is accounted for, whether it's on the field or off the field. You know what I'm saying? So on the field, you got a job to obtain, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they're drafted for every year. They get people to come in. That's what, you know what I'm saying, free agency, that's what that type of stuff is for, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the business. The NFL stands not for long, bro. So it's just, you know what I'm saying, how can you establish yourself in the league? How can you be a household name? And, you know what I'm saying, even with the bumps and bruises, you learn it and everything that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Everything not going to be pretty, bro. Like, everybody didn't have their mess-ups, you know what I'm saying? Everybody didn't, you know what I'm saying, fell short, yada, with the whoop. And so being that we're on the Super Bowl contending team, bro, me coming in that fresh, you know what I'm saying? Like, the stakes are even higher, you know what I'm saying? Because they're on edge. Like, they know they got a chance to do X, Y, Z. They know they got a chance to be the best thing on. And it's the thing every year. We're a contender, you know what I'm saying? So everything, and they're all about ball up there, bro. So all of that extra stuff, like, it plays a part, but everything and everybody up there is worried about football, bro.
Yeah, the 49er fan base is just
it's ridiculous, bro. Oh, God. The Red Sea gonna travel, I promise.
We'll get to this Super Bowl stuff in a minute, but Shy's no NFL player.
Obviously.
Me, I came a little too short, so I'm no NFL player either. Well, what's it like being an NFL player? Like, obviously, you have an agent. You know, you got a lot of meetings to go to. You got family. You got work. You got practice. How does all of that work?
Well, it depends on who you're talking to, bro. Because in honesty, bro, it could be a blessing and a curse. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like as a player, you didn't achieve your goal. You know what I'm saying? You didn't got to the league, you playing, you doing what you're trying. But then the business aspect of it will turn, you know what I'm saying, your biggest dream and, you know what I'm saying, all your wonders into your worst nightmare, bro. So you got to look at it from both sides, bro. People, they don't treat you like a human. You know what I'm saying? They look at you more as like an object. I say, and so people feel entitled, like you have to do something for them or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not all the time that you run into those kind of people, bro, but people don't look at you as a person anymore, man. They just look at you as a, you know what I'm saying, individual that does a job. Necessarily, they forget the human aspect of people. Like, we're still people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still got feelings, we still have emotions the same way that y'all do. The only thing is, we just put ourselves in a position, or we were blessed with the opportunity to be in the position that we're in. You know what I'm saying? So when you're doing that type of stuff, that's the blessing part about it. But the good thing, of course, the money. You know what I'm saying? You could do X, Y, Z that you couldn't do before. It puts you in another financial stability, help your family out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to do those type of things. But then when it comes to the business side of it, the grimy aspect, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on. And then you got people outside of that, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you don't do what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You the worst thing since, you know what I'm saying, John and Joe. You know what I'm saying? So,
they won't take any.
You know what I'm saying? But that's even in life, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna beat you with you when you high. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? They gonna drag you when you low. It's the same thing. So you just gotta know how to balance it, bro. You gotta know how to balance your highs and lows, for real, bro.
I can't imagine doing that at that level because I have a hard time with it at this level. You know, so more props to you, especially like at this time of your life too. Like, just having that kind of mental maturity is very hard to find. Let it on just on a normal person, let alone, you know, a professional athlete as
Right.
you are, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I commend you for that,
No, I
dude, because
appreciate you, bro.
that's
Shit,
difficult.
that's life, bro. Life teach you that, man, for
Yeah.
real. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad I was raised the right way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my family, my friends, you know what I'm saying? I got a great group of people supporting behind me, bro. You know what I'm saying? My family, my city, my state, bro. I got
Yeah.
people, you know what I'm saying, all around the state, bro. I promise you I'm good. But, you know what I'm saying? They show love, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to show love back as much as possible. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Having that support does make a big difference, and I feel
Bro.
like you can see it in a lot of athletes, people who have support and people who don't have support. People who don't have support typically fall off really quickly, or you know they achieve that status of fame that is just such a shell shock to them that they just fall off the rails.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot more prevalent now than ever, but there's also a lot more resources to combat that as well.
Right. Especially now than then.
Yeah.
Sure, like they have different outlets that you can go talk to people and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's still nothing like having your own support people that watched you, you know what I'm saying? People that watched you form into the individual that you are now, it's a big difference.
Well, it's the decades of trust that's been built,
Bro,
you know, with the people around you. Now, side question, I don't know, I was really curious about this because, you know, I was doing my not research, but like I was just, you know, like let me brush up kind of thing, you know,
Yeah.
and I was reading that, you know, on your draft day when you got drafted, you were in the process of ordering tacos. I'm more so curious because I am a massive taco fanatic.
Okay.
What's your taco choice? What's your San Antonio taco go-to?
My San Antonio taco go-to, you talking about morning time?
That's a good question.
Morning time.
Okay, morning
That's a good
time, breakfast
question.
taco, I'm gonna go bean and cheese with bacon or carne asada with cheese.
Dude,
you
that's
know
my
what I'm
order.
saying?
That's my order right
You know what I'm
there.
saying? Legendary. Can't go wrong. They get that every time, double bacon too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it be smooth.
Okay, I'm gonna have to roll up in here with some tacos for you one of these mornings, or
No,
you know. I guess in that sense, I wasn't planning on this question, but you know, with powerlifting, they're very weight class sensitive and all that. Now, has your diet changed too much from going from the getting into the pro level of things, you know, and
bro.
how so?
Your diet is everything, bro.
Yeah.
All right, that's what people think like the massive gains and the massive losses is then the weightlifting. Yeah, that plays a part. You know what I'm saying? That's just the mechanics of it. But the real gains and the real losses happen in the kitchen, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna cap to you, bro.
No
All
shit.
of this don't mean nothing without the kitchen.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can come in here and lift 1,000 pounds. If you go home, you eat terribly, it ain't gonna do nothing for you, bro.
Yeah, I saw that.
So in the kitchen, bro, I start eating a lot of carbs like real early on, right before I work out in the morning.
Okay.
And then after that, I try to maintain with just protein and vegetables, bro. Get a protein shake. I probably do 2 protein shakes a day right after I lift, and then like a little bit, you know what I'm saying, after my meal, I'll probably wait 2 or 3 hours before I drink another one. But really it's just I eat chicken, fish, shrimp, steak sometimes. I try to stay off a lot of red meat, but I eat, you know what I'm saying? I eat whatever I want, really, you know what I'm saying? But I try to eat it to where it's benefiting me rather than hurting me. You know what I'm saying? Spinach, kale, greens, bro. You know what I'm saying? I still eat home cooked meals, greens, you know what I'm saying? Fried fish, like country stuff, you know what I'm saying? Cornbread, bro, you feel me? So I still get on, you know what I'm saying?
And is that routine a newly acquired routine, or that's always been instilled since like high school, you know, or do you have to develop it after a while?
I had to develop it over time, bro. Like people talked about it, they preach about it, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard for them to actually explain it to you, to break it down. You got to know what's right for your body. Everybody's different, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you telling us, well, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. Everybody's not on the same plan. Everybody's not on the same measurement. Everybody don't need the same type of nutrients. You know what I'm saying? So you really got to find what works best for you. Once you figure out that plan, the biggest thing is about being consistent, bro. That's all it is, bro.
Obviously, you have like your own personal trainer, and do you have like a personal dietitian or nutritionist or anything like that?
Jordan, the guy on the 49ers is my dietitian, bro. He keep me straight, tell me what I need to eat, tell me what I don't need to eat. You know what I'm saying? Jay Money, that's my dude, bro.
Really?
Okay, shout out to Jordan, bro. Jordan gonna keep you right. Make sure that you're eating the right thing. Make sure that everything, the diet, healthy up there. We got, you know what I'm saying, the top kitchen in the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got world-renowned chefs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Cooking it, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, make sure that you're good, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine anything less, right? But like, I guess putting it into perspective, you know, that besides all like the demand and the expectations of an NFL athlete, on the other side of it, you know, like how are they, do you have everything readily available to be at your best? Like they have, your nutrition, they have food available, they have a therapist, their training facility, all of that is
All
at the top.
And the thing is, yeah, especially where I am, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Some people might not have all those resources. And everybody's different in the league, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been to those organizations yet. I can only speak for what I've been on, you know what I'm saying? And for what I've been on, everything is applied for you, bro. You're going to have everything you need. And then if they don't, they can find somebody to get it for you, you know what I'm saying? So they really believe in getting people right up. So
That's amazing.
Just to give people reference, right? I'm 5'2", 150. 5'2", 150. I'm a grown man, right? I'm 26. How tall are you?
how tall am I?
Yeah.
6'5" and some change,
6'5" and some change. How much you weigh?
like 308, 309.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a big body. Imagine how many calories he got to eat
Yeah.
just to like feel satisfied and continue growing and not break down throughout his day.
And then compete at an elite level.
That's
Like
crazy.
that's insane.
It get wicked sometimes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every day not pieces and cream, I promise.
I
Yeah.
bet. I could only imagine, because that's just like the level of it. Now, bringing it into this off season, are you training like just with that one time a day with Jerry kind of thing? Are you doing 2-a-days, or it fluctuates throughout the week?
It fluctuates. Sometimes I train, you know what I'm saying, 4 times. Sometimes I train 3 times a day.
Okay,
Yeah,
a day.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
What does that look
Wow.
like?
Yeah.
Huh? You
What
said
does that look like? Is it like strength and conditioning, or strength in the morning, conditioning in the afternoon?
So we'll do. I get up. I come up here early with Jerry, and then after that, I'll wait a little bit, and I'll probably do a little bit of the second session. Then after that, I go do field work. After I do field work, then I call home. I'll probably get something to eat real quick. I take like a quick little nap, 30-minute nap, and then I go to boxing.
Boxing.
Yeah.
No shit.
Nice.
At Lincoln Gym. Yeah.
You like boxing, or you just do it for the endurance
I
aspect?
like the sport, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I use it more for like timing and hand speed, hand and eye coordination.
And
That's
make
smart.
sure
As
the
a lineman, yeah.
and then
Wow.
the conditioning aspect of it too. Training your shoulders, shoulder endurance, and all of that, bro.
Yeah.
It all comes in handy.
I never thought
Shout
about
out to
that.
Honey, man. That's my cousin, bro. No problem.
Well,
That's
what
awesome.
about like the bench press in a sense of like translating to your position and your job? Is that something you incorporate a lot within your training as well?
Oh, yeah, everything that we're doing is from this point anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Some people like to bench, I bench, you know what I'm saying, more tight. But yeah, it does play. It all has a correlation back to football.
Okay.
What year are you in the
I'm
NFL?
finna go into my third, bro.
In your third year.
Yeah.
Okay. From first to second year, what was different? What are some key differences that you felt within being in the league? Obviously, from going into your rookie season, transitioning into your sophomore season, now you're going into like your junior season. What have you learned so far since you've been in the league?
Bro, I'd say the biggest thing, I wasn't that starstruck, bro.
Yeah.
It played a huge part, you know what I'm saying? My rookie year, bro, I'm young, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming in with household names. I'm playing with household names, and I'm playing against household names,
Yeah.
bro. So I'm still starstruck. I'm in the league, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm not worried about shit. Like, I'm here. I'm lined up across Aaron Donald, Fletcher Cox,
Yeah.
Grady, bro. Like, I
He's
could go on
terrified.
I can name, you know what I'm saying? I can go on for days naming players that I'm against, even in our own practices. Eric Armstead, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, you can't be do nothing but starstruck. You feel me? Fred Warner on the other side of the ball. I'm in my practice. I'm like, man, it's Fred. So it be stuff like that, bro. But now from that point on to now, like it's all slowing down slowly. Like it's slowly slowing down. You know what I'm saying? But I'm starting to figure out the game, and I'm starting to figure out the business more. You know what I'm saying? As a player.
You like being under Kyle Shanahan?
Kyle Shanahan's a guru, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's an offensive mastermind, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Kyle.
Offensive master, yeah. If only he could just, get the job done at the big one.
It'll happen.
It's
It'll
gonna
happen.
happen,
It's coming
bro.
soon.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Did you, at anyone in the sense of like that starstruck thing, was there any point within the season where you were on the line, right, and you were a fan of the opposing player, but they were just like trying to get in your head, you know, kind of thing. You're
Nah,
just
that's
like,
one thing. Nah, hell no. I ain't never been no fanboy. Nah.
not a fan, but you know.
Yeah. Me being starstruck be like, damn, it's just like I'm playing against this person. But
Okay,
me like
gotcha.
trying to dap him up and all that during the game. Nah, fuck, excuse my language.
No, you're
Nah, hell, I'm not doing that. Yeah.
Is there anyone that like where like because obviously it's a little bit different, you know. There is a mind, there's a psychological aspect to playing in the NFL. Is there any kind of like moments that you could recall where like another you don't even have to say the other player's name or anything, but they're just like really trying to get in your head kind of thing?
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
bro. They gonna talk, bro.
They
You know
talk.
what I'm
Is
saying?
there a lot of
Especially
talk?
if you're a rookie, bro. It depends on who you playing, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna talk.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna have something to say. Especially if you're a rookie, they know you're a rookie. You know what I'm saying? They'll throw a little slick comment. All this, that shit don't phase me, bro. I promise you it don't, bro. You know what I'm saying? Words are words, bro. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? They hurt sometimes depending on who it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Mom or something like that.
Yeah.
That shit still hurt, bro. But other than that, bro, you know what I'm saying? They can't touch a hair on my head and I'm good, bro. I promise.
Cool as a cucumber.
Gotcha. It's nice. Tell me a little bit more about this past season. Obviously, pretty successful, got really far. What did you feel like y'all were gonna make it all the way to the end?
Yeah.
Like
Nah,
being
we was
in the
claiming that
beginning,
before
like
the
from
season even started.
preseason?
Yeah, we claimed that before the season started, bro.
Yeah.
Like, we was going there. We knew that we could go there. We knew what we had. We knew the type of team that we
Because
had.
me, I ain't never liked the 49ers. I'm be honest with you.
So it's cool.
I ain't never liked them.
Cowboy.
I'm a Cowboy fan. It hurts every year. Every year I'm disappointed. Every year I'm hurt. And every year I go back, I put the star on my chest, and I'm like, okay, let's see what we can make happen this year. They play the 49ers. They get blasted every time they play
Every
them.
time. Green Bay and
And
49ers.
it's just like, man, this really does hurt, but it is what it is. And now I got to sit next to people like you. I like you, you train here
Great,
and whatnot.
yeah.
I just don't like
We
who you
love
play
fans,
for.
Yeah. Yeah, like I mean, I guess like in a sense of like to be fair, right? Like Texas, we're Texas boys. Cowboys has
Yeah.
been like just kind of like the default.
Yeah.
In a sense, I don't know. Were you a fan of any particular team
I was a
growing up?
Cowboys fan.
You're a Cowboys fan. Okay,
was,
cool. So it's always a chase for like the Super Bowl kind of thing. That's always been, what it
Shit.
is, like who has more or whatever kind of thing.
Shit,
But
we all chasing at this point.
yeah,
Well,
yeah, no, I
To be
bet.
honest, bro, we all chasing, bro.
Dang. So
How long do you foresee yourself like playing in the NFL?
I want to play at least 13, 14 years, bro.
That's
you know what I'm
beautiful.
saying? And then get out, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's why I put my mark on, you know what I'm saying? God say the same, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get 13, 14, get all my accolades, anything that I want as far as personal achievements and stuff like that, Super Bowls, all of that. I'm trying to get it within 13, 14 year range, bro.
that's
And
amazing.
then, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to hang it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if, you know what I'm saying, if I feel lucky, if I'm feeling itchy, I'll probably throw in the extra year. But other than that, bro, I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, enjoy life after that. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
awesome.
Come back, change my community, stuff like that.
You have any sponsorships?
As far as like,
Businesses that you partner with, companies?
oh, shout out Residency, man. Residency, y'all go shop with my boy. If y'all want to get some hats and some merch and stuff like that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Residency, they gonna get you right, bro. They got worms coming out for sure. Listen, like a new candy, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. So they hit, bro. The sugar and all of that, the extra stuff that they have in it, it's not like us. I promise. It's healthier and it tastes way better. I promise.
Good.
Oh no, for real. Okay.
I would love to. I would love to sponsor an NFL player. That would be awesome. But I think that's a whole different purse kind of thing.
No, for real.
Yeah. So also in a sense of like leaving your mark, one thing I did notice. One thing I did notice in a sense of like your time this off season, because we just barely met, a couple months ago, and it was just like kind of mind blowing with how like just cool you were, like just also with your background kind of thing. But that being said, I see that you're working a lot within the community, and helping out the kids and all that. What are those days look like? Are you giving them the reality of like the NFL or what it is to like grow up and be a man kind of thing, or a mixture of both kind
It's
of
the
thing?
mixture of both, bro.
Yeah.
Me and how I was raised around my people, bro, we don't sugarcoat. We don't cut corners for nothing, bro. So we gonna tell you what's real and what's not. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to have to guess. I don't want you to have to wonder.
Right.
Like, if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you what it is and what it ain't, bro.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty straightforward, straight to the point. Especially talking to kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want their mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be too direct as far as like as vulgar and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, with the explanation, but I try to break it down to where they can understand it. And I break them down the real, the good and the bad that come with it, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's just growing up over there, you know what I'm saying? That's just really how it is, you know what I'm saying? You grow up fast, you see a lot. And so, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, and the resources are, you know what I'm saying, skimmish compared to others. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, you trying 2-3 times harder to make it out rather than somebody else or somebody else that doesn't have the same opportunity that you have or you have or they have. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
possible.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you really just try to give them hope, bro. Something
Yeah.
that they can believe in themselves, really confidence, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that brought me so much joy when I saw that that's what you're doing with your time, and then also now knowing how much you're training every day. I think that's just like it's such a commendable thing, and just knowing your goals and everything in between. You know, I'm really stoked that we were able to even meet and just like intervene in the short, brief time because you've been training really hard from what I've been able to see back there, and that again, I said it earlier. That is not for the weak. Jerry's room is.
That's the box. That's
It's the box, dude.
The
Like
box. Man.
I don't even dare to go in. I go in there and I lose like 1,000 calories. You know, so just
No
standing in
bullshit.
there.
Yeah, I just go in, look around, make sure everybody alive, and then I walk back out. It'd be too
Yes,
hot back there.
so I'm really excited to see, you know, kind of like like I could say firsthand that Spence has been working hard, you know, and I want to say a more colorful. I want to say that in a more colorful way, but you know, I'm really like it just gets me stoked that you know just coming into interaction with you and all that. But I guess before we wrap this, you know, we could talk briefly about you know we have someone that was in the Super Bowl. I think you're the first person I've ever met that's like not only been in the Super Bowl or even gone to the Super Bowl. I don't think I've ever met anyone that's been in the attendance of a Super Bowl before. You know, so I guess like you know it's the quote unquote big game, right? Like going up, leading up to it. You know, there's
biggest game. It's not a big game. It's the biggest.
It's the biggest game. Like I mean, it was a great Super Bowl this year
It's a long
too.
one.
It's a long Super Bowl, you know. And then, yeah, I was watching that, like you know, one of the first touchdowns that San Francisco got. You know, I saw like I was just like, oh shit, like there goes Spence right there, just like because I watched the whole game again. You know, I love football, and just to see that, and then you know, we're sitting right next to each other now. You know, I think that's like an awesome like kind of thing. What was your main kind of like? Okay, how do I ask this? What was the thing that surprised you the most going into the Super Bowl this year?
What surprised me the most?
Yeah.
Everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been there
Everything's
same,
new
you know what I'm saying?
territory.
Everything new, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I haven't been there before. I haven't been at that level. I haven't been at that stage before. You know what I'm saying? So it taught me a lot. I ain't gonna lie. It matured me in a way, mentally, physically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? It shaped you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It do something to you.
You played a lot of football.
Right.
What's obviously you're an offensive lineman. What is the most memorable block or missed assignment that you can recall?
You said most memorable what?
Block or missed assignment that you missed that you can
Everything happened
recall?
in the Super Bowl, bro. Everything that happened in the Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
Everything else
bro.
erased.
No,
Just
no,
the
no.
Super Bowl.
I mean like the most memorable, like a time where you disappointed yourself.
Yeah,
Where
Super
you
Bowl, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Super Bowl. What else? Super Bowl. I'd say my rookie year I had a messed up assignment too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Those are scars, bro. Battle scars. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be with you forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I say most memorable blocks. You know what I'm saying? I had a couple, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Football, bro. Like I can't just name one specific. You know what I'm saying? But
It's a lot of
game,
downs.
when we played Philly game, bro, bro, that was one of my favorite games, bro.
Which one?
When we played Philly.
Yeah, go
Philly.
extra hard against them.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like you ain't never just felt like hopeless, bro.
Really?
All your quarterbacks go down.
Yeah.
You going?
Shit, I know
you
what you're
playing,
talking
You
about,
got
yeah.
running backs playing QB, bro. It's literally nothing. They're stocking the box for 8, 9 deep, bro.
Yeah.
They know we can't throw it. They know we can't. You know what I'm saying? So you just out there just playing at that point. You know what I'm saying? For charity. You know what I'm saying? You still competing. Like you still trying to get a job done, but bro, like it's hard, bro.
Mentally, it's just like,
It's,
all right.
Yeah.
My dude ain't back here. Yeah.
These are the cards, and we're just rolling.
That's like going in a paintball fight with no paintball.
Yeah.
You just shoot in the air. Like, you just shooting air, bro. Like literally just making sounds with the gun, bro.
Yeah.
That's really what it was, bro. So to come back, you know what I'm saying, then they talk all that, you know what I'm saying, they said whatever they said, all that bull that, and then we came back and we did what we had to do, man.
Really, it's a hostile environment. What's like one of the Super Bowl, is that the most energy you felt in a game? What's the most energy you felt in a game?
Energy, when we play Dallas, there's a lot of energy.
Really?
The Super Bowl got a lot of energy just because it's the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying, the aspect. But if you're talking about just a regular game, bro.
We played Dallas.
When we played Dallas, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
How?
Dallas and San Francisco.
That wasn't a good game.
Bro, I guess like the rivalry goes back, bro.
I was sad watching it.
Bro, like, bro, I'm not gonna tell. Like, you feel the energy before, like the week leading into it, bro.
Oh yeah.
When we played Philly, we felt the energy. We was going in there on a mission, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those type of games are the ones you live for, bro. I'm not gonna care.
Gotcha.
And then to on top of that, you know, like being able to play in the Super Bowl this year, all that at, you know, in such like being so young within the sport, within the NFL manners, you know, I think that's an incredible thing. A lot of experience that a lot of people don't get, you know, that early on in their career that you can carry forward, and not only carry forward, but like lead the new rookies to come in and be like, hey man, like it's possible, it's within arm's length. You know, those kinds of things you can't go to school for. You just got to live it. And I think it's a very powerful sentiment that you're able to, you know, be there for that. You got any more questions as we wrap it up?
What's the next couple months look like? When do OTAs start?
Yeah.
OTA is over. We finna go into camp.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So next couple weeks, just training, recovery, keeping the body right. Going with a clear mind, clear heart, bro. See what it holds, man.
Gotcha.
Well, Spencer, on behalf of me, David, on TSS SATX, you know, thank you so much for taking the time and sitting down with us. You know, I know we're just the gym and all
it's
that.
All good. It's all great shit. People.
Yeah, we're so grateful, man. And honestly, like, I think it's such an amazing thing that you're able to come over here, a professional athlete as you are. And we have professional athletes too, but with a different subject matter, a different playing field, you know, a different platform. But I think it's such a beautiful thing that we were also able to watch you like train hard. And, you know, honestly, like, despite being a player for the 49ers, I am now, you know, going to be rooting for 49ers. I know, despite being a Cowboy fan.
I can't do that.
Just knowing
I'll root for you, but I can't
I'll be rooting for you, you know. Yeah, you got a lifelong fan in us and this community here.
I
so
appreciate
thank
that,
you
bro.
so
Thank
much.
y'all for accepting me, bro. Real talk.
Wish you the best of luck. Hope you have a great and healthy season. Yep.
Appreciate it, bro.
I hope you guys enjoyed episode 3 of the TSS Pod, and we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much.
Get up, had to beat those odds. Got up and I beat those odds. That's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you, and now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those odds. Got up and I beat those odds. That's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you, and now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job just how I should. It's me versus me. It's you and I. The time is now. It's do or die. I chose my path. No choosing sides. I'll take what comes. Hit for the ride. I'm that guy. No more time for the bad guy. Never going back to the bad side. Need the holy water, get baptized. Yeah, I'm that guy. No more time for the bad guy. Never going back to the bad side. Need the holy water, get baptized. I'm that guy. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those odds. Got up and I beat those odds. It's understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you, and now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job just how I should. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you. Misunderstood. Get up, had to beat those odds. Got up and I beat those odds. Understood. It was always me versus me. It was never me versus you, and now I'm good. Wake up and I do my part. Wake up and I do my job just how I should.